Now, the forecast with KOIN 6 Chief Meteorologist Bruce Sussman.
Well, thanks so much for checking in with us here on this beautiful evening. Another warm night, and tomorrow's forecast is also warm. We're 62 degrees with patchy morning clouds, but a lot of us start with sunshine. It's 72 at lunchtime. We work our way up to 82 degrees, so we're adding another 10 degrees by the time we get to 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And then we make it all the way up to 87 degrees in the Rose City, so some spectacular weather on the way. Speaking of spectacular, I love our sunset over the Columbia River tonight from our Salties camp. Isn't that a thing of beauty as the sun goes down, even some sailboats out on the river? And as the lights come on across the Columbia, have you been noticing the lights in the sky? There's a planet right here, and Amanda sure noticed this one tonight. This was Venus, which appears just a few minutes after sunset, and then Jupiter is slightly later, where we really seem to notice that after Venus goes down. So we've got kind of two planets working in the evening skies. The one that just set moments ago, if you were just out driving, maybe say half an hour ago, that was Jupiter that's finally dropping below the horizon. Nice night outside in Portland and across the valley. It's 72 in Portland and Salem and Vancouver right now. So we're all very warm inland after a hot day. Look at all the 90s from Hillsborough to Troutdale and Portland and Aurora. Even hotter as you go south, 94 in Salem, 96 in Eugene. And we did have a triple-digit high, 100 in the Dalles. I know you guys out in the Dalles don't really like to deal with that kind of heat all the time, but a lot of the summer is like that, close to 100. All right, today we had some monsoonal moisture working its way into the state, but most of it staying south of our area, so we had another beautiful day of sunshine. I don't really see a reason for that to change tomorrow. This area of low pressure may trigger some isolated storms east of the mountains or over the southern Cascades, so keep that in mind if you're camping and you're headed out tomorrow. Otherwise, the only issue will be the morning clouds and how far inland they come. They're going to work their way down the Columbia River. Right now, just a few isolated patches is what I expect here in the metro area. This is lunchtime tomorrow. I mean, more sunshine, and summer keeps rolling on around here. So, cool at the coast. Newport in the 50s tomorrow. A lot of the day today, it was in the 40s, if you can believe that there. 90 in Salem, 93 in Eugene. We'll see low 80s in Kelso. 90s for those of you east of the mountains, some isolated storms. 90 in Hood River and 77 incredible degrees up at Government Camp. We're going to start at 58 tomorrow morning. We end up at 87 in Portland. I've got areas of morning clouds in the forecast. A lot of us are not going to see that. 88 in Hillsborough and Lake Oswego for a high, and 86 in Gresham tomorrow, and about the same as you go up to Vancouver, 87 degrees. Now, if you want to cool off, if you can't take this, the coast this weekend is the place to be. Look at that forecast. I mean, nice and cool in the 60s, and you're going to find isolated storms over the weekend in central Oregon with temperatures in the 90s. And up on Mount Hood, a beautiful weekend ahead with temperatures in the 70s if you've got weekend plans there. Here's your 7-day forecast. We are on a cooling trend after tomorrow, but you may not notice for a couple of days. Saturday's the day I think we really notice as more ocean air comes inland. The morning clouds really take hold again, and they're slow to burn off Sunday and Monday. And some cooler weather looks ahead next week. So we've really had a great day, though, if you don't mind the heat. We hit 90 today, and it's been a while since we've hit 90 degrees.
Real warm night out there.
Yeah, very warm tonight.
Okay, thank you, Bruce.
Okey-doke.